Hi guys, this lesson is on how to use the sine, cosine, tangent buttons on your calculator. The very first thing that we need to do here is to make sure that the calculator is in degree mode. This is important. You have to make sure your calculator is in degree mode or you will not get the right answer. So let's take a look at our calculator. If you have this type of calculator right here, you can see there's actually a button that says degree. And when you press that button right there, three options come up. You want to make sure it's on the first one, and then just hit enter, and you'll be automatically in degree mode. You can see it right here. If you are using a graphing calculator for this, you want to go to the mode button right here, the mode, and then you want to scroll down. And you can see right here is the degree mode comes up. Right here, it is next to radian. You want to arrow over and hit enter so that your calculator is in degree mode. Okay? And then if you are using your cell phone, which some of you will do, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn your phone sideways, unlock it, and then make sure that you get this big calculator that comes up here. And if you take a look at that, you will see down here there's a little button called RAD, that stands for radian. We want to make sure that the degree is not showing, because by the degree not showing, that's going to actually tell you that you are in degree mode. So when you hit that and you see RAD at the bottom, you will automatically know that your calculator is set up for degree mode. So you do not want to see the word degree. You want to actually show the RAD, which stands for radian. And what that means is your calculator right now is already set up in degree mode. When you press that button, you end up switching it to radian mode. So we want to make sure we're in degree. So again, make sure that's showing to know that your calculator is in the degree mode for your phone. Okay, let's get started. What you're going to need to do on your calculator is going to need to use these three buttons right here. That stands for sine, cosine, tangent. And we're going to need them for our future lessons. So if we take a look at the first one, all you have to do there is type in sine and then hit 74. So we can hit sine 74. And when you do this on your calculator, you're going to get this long decimal number. We're going to take that number out 4 decimal places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you notice, that next number is a 2, so we're going to take that, and the number after that is a 6. So after that 2 is a 6, so we're going to take that and round that up 1 to 0.9613. So that is going to be our answer for that one, 9613. Whenever we are using just the straight sine, cosine, tangent buttons, we are going to round to the 10,000th place. That's the 4th decimal place. So whenever you just see sine or like tangent like this one, these two here are different than these two. These are straight sine and tangent. So we are going to take these out to the 4th decimal place. We're going to round that to the 10,000ths. Now, the next two are a little bit different. Okay, so for these, you're going to need to do something a little different on your calculator. For this, if you take a look at your calculator here, you have an option here with the cosine to the -1 up top. We're going to hit second and then cosine, and that will come up for you. Second and then cosine on your calculator, that's going to come up. So then we can type in 0.292, and you see there that this big long number comes up. Now, when you are using the -1 feature, sine to the -1, cosine, and tangent to the -1, you're going to round to a whole number. So this one is going to be 73. So for those, we're going to take those off to a whole number, because that's eventually going to actually be a degree value for us. Okay, that's going to be a degree value for us. We're going to round those off to the nearest whole number. All right, so let's try the second one again. So remember, for these, what you are doing is you are hitting the second feature first, and then you are hitting either sine, cosine, or tangent with that. Okay? So you have to hit this first, and then one of those three to come up with the -1. That will give you, sine to the -1, cosine to the -1, or tangent to the -1. All right, so let's look at the next one. All right, so tangent, that's tangent to the -1. So we want to hit second, tangent, and then you're able to put in that 2.05. Again, this was to a -1, so we're going to round that off to a whole number. That would be 64. Okay? All right, in the next one, we are back to a straight tangent. There is no -1. So all you have to do for those, hit tangent, hit 82, and there you go. We're going to take that out 4 decimal places. Remember, the straight sine, cosine, tangent, we're going to take out 4 places. So that's going to be 7.1153, but the next number is a 6, so we're going to round that 3 to a 4. So that's going to be 7.1154. Okay, and let's do one more of those cosine to the -1 with our calculator here. So again, we're going to hit second, cosine because we want to get cosine to the -1. Remember, that's what we have to do for these. And then you can type in 0.982, and you end up there. Now remember, we're using the -1. It's going to round it off to the nearest whole number. That's going to be 11. Okay? Now, I'm going to switch over at this point to my phone so that we can see how it's done for the next set here, just continuing how it's done on the phone, because it's just a little bit different. On your phone, you actually have to type in the number first. So I'm going to type in 37, and then I can hit the tangent button. And as you can see, you're getting that number in here. So again, this, you have to enter the number first, and then hit the tangent sine or cosine button. So in this case, we're hitting tangent. So that's 7535, but the next number is a 5, so we're going to round that off to a 6. So that is going to be 0.7536. Okay, now we can also do these with the -1 keys as well. Okay, we can do these with the -1 keys as well. Once again, though, you have to put the number in first, 0.921. Then you're going to hit second, and as you can see, the cosine to the -1 will pop up. We're going to round that off to the nearest whole number because we're using our -1 key, so that's going to be 23. That's going to be 23. Okay, now let's do one more of those. Now, if you notice, you stay on that feature right there. Once you hit the second, it kind of stays there for you. So when we're doing the next one, 0.946, we can hit that sign to the -1, and we're going to round that off to the nearest whole number of 71. All right, we're going to do one more of those in that section there with the -1. So again, clear it out, 0.682, and we're going to hit the cosine to the -1. You're going to get 47. Again, we're rounding these off to the nearest whole number. Last question, we have to go back and do straight cosine. So what you need to do is clear it out, get rid of the second because it will keep it up there and you won't be using the right keys. So now you are in straight sine, cosine, tangent mode. So at this point, you can do the 32 first and then hit your cosine button, and there's our answer. Again, for these, we're taking those out 4 decimal places, 8480, and then the next number is a 4, so we don't have to round that one. So 0.8480. Okay? All right, if you have any questions about this, just go back and rewatch the video. Good luck.